I don't get many requests to do interviews. So it was a pleasant surprise to be asked by one of the Andys to appear on what he said was his new Zoom rock music interview show. He was planning to interview some of his favourite rock musicians and ask them, about their music. The Facebook group that he and a few other fans are part of is a bit of a silly place, and he sold this to me as a chance to be sort of sensible and a bit serious about the music. So here's a little extract of that interview.
Hi, Tom. Good to see you this afternoon.
Hi, Andy. Thanks for having me.
That's all right. I thought, we all have a good laugh on your group. There's lots of silliness and things.
Yeah.
Like that. Yeah, I know. Yeah. But I thought for a change, let's do something a little bit more, serious and a bit more about you and your music, because that's really what we're all here for, because we are fans of your music first and foremost.
So, yeah, no, good idea, Andy. Let's be serious for a change and have a chat about the music.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. Yeah, let's do that. So, you've been producing music for over a decade now. You get identified as prog, but I think you have a wider kind of thing than that. You've got the steampunk elements into it. You've built in kind of complex storyline songs like on Three Rows of Teeth. You've been inspired by major science fiction writers like on Flow My Tears. You've done a lot of instrumental tracks and things like that. So you've got a lot of a wide range of things that you've done. So, from that, I would say my first question is how much, and, I'd assume pretty much all of it, of your work is inspired by puns. What did I say? I don't, what.
As you can see, I am back in the studio. So what does that mean about Wilson? Well, all right, there's an issue there to sort out. Before we do, here's what I've been working on. So it's coming up to the 5th anniversary of my album Fit the Fourth, which means it's the 5th anniversary of the sort of culmination of a very long, convoluted, silly story that I was telling through some of my songs across the first 4 albums that I released and a few EPs as well. So I thought I would take the opportunity of the 5-year anniversary to revisit some of those songs and maybe re-record a few bits and stuff like that. So I have been relearning some of those songs, and today I was having a go at the guitar solo from a song called Iron Bark. So here's a little bit of me rehearsing that. So it's not definitely a rehearsal, not perfect yet, but here's how that's sounding. So then, Wilson. I've got to come to terms with the fact that, as James from the record label said, Wilson isn't real. Or, yes, I am. So I'm definitely very, very real. he's not. He's a fiction of my imagination. And if we hear him saying, absurd, over-the-top things, Wilson wants blood, Wilson gets what Wilson wants, all that nonsense, that's me. That's my mind playing tricks on me. And I can choose for Wilson to go away. No, you can't, sir. You don't have that power. I can just wish him gone, can't I? I don't need to be tormented by this. I can just think to myself, Wilson isn't here. But I am here, sir. I'm right here. No, he's not there. I am not having conversations with an animated talking plastic skull. That's not a thing that is happening. But it has been happening. It's been happening for 11 weeks now, sir. I am real. You can't keep on pretending that I'm not. I'm right here. I am real. Wilson lives. Yeah, Wilson, if you're real, how come we're never on screen at the same time? Well, I think that's mostly to do with your lack of video making expertise. No, it's because how this works is I sit here talking to my webcam, putting on your voice, and then later on I take some shots of you and cut them in. Why on earth would anyone do something so self-indulgent? It's not about being self-indulgent. It started off as me just, trying to be silly and entertain people, and to be honest, entertain myself during this lockdown thing. So you can stop. Yeah, I can stop. You can stop this at any point you want. Yeah, I can stop this at any point I want. It's a silly joke, and to be honest, you out there, I can't imagine anyone's watched this far into the video. It's got a bit silly. It's got a bit self-indulgent. It stopped being funny a long time ago. Probably just needs to stop, to be honest. I think we'll just call it quits. No more Wilson. Have you considered, sir, that maybe it's me imagining you? This whole nonsense of this imaginary silly voice being put on is going to stop now. Yes, that's right. I'm going to stop imagining you. No, Wilson, no. I'm going to stop imagining you. No, sir. I'm going to stop imagining you. No, Wilson, I am going to stop imagining you. Ah, there we go. I think he's gone. Sir? Sir? Yes, that's better. Okay, everybody. More from the Studio Diaries next week.